For our revised mobile learning app, we moved the folder all the way to the top so that when other folders are expanded or collapsed, it wasn't overwhelming for the viewer to see that. So here's our folder collapsed and expanded. They can simply click on the folder to be led to another page. The first folder is Operation Terms Vocabulary. Originally, we just had this black and white infographic um, to make it as very simple as possible and easily to look at and less overwhelming. But we also provided an audio recording underneath. Unfortunately, I can't play that for you because the computer will not pick up the noise, but there's an audio recording that picks up the entire description of the infographic for students with any visual impairments. Going back, we provided two more options because the students, suggested that we give them options for different folders. So we gave them a simple colors option, which is still, very streamlined, however, gives you little pops of color here to engage them and organizes it in a different way. And again, we give the audio recording, which describes all of the words in all of the sections. The last option was colors with pictures. And this would be the most probably engaging option. Again, it splits it up into 4 sections. It uses black and white ink, which is great, or black ink on white background. And again, we have the audio recording, which describes each section and all the words in all of the sections. Moving on to the second folder, which is the tutorials, video, and reading. There's only one page here for available resources. On the top, it says you may choose one or both options to gain information on translating expressions. Click the audio link at the bottom, and again, that gives them all the directions, but in an audio form. So that gives them 2 options. One is where they can watch and listen, or the second option is where they can read. They can choose to use both, but again, they're encouraged to just choose one so that they can use their time wisely. And that was an added feature, was giving them that choice. The last folder is practice games and quizzes. Students did not realize that they only needed to choose one link, so we made sure that the direction says please choose at least one practice link to apply your knowledge of translating expressions. You may choose to try as many as you'd like, and again, that gives the audio recording on the bottom. We did not change any of the games, but we did just change the directions that they don't have to choose all of them. They can just choose one of them. I could show you what each of these websites look like. So here's the math games, multiple choice here, and gives them immediate feedback. The millionaire game, extremely engaging, again, multiple choice, and they are shooting for money there. And then last but not least, matching phrases, multiple choice, but with word problems, and it also gives you an audio option here for each question, which was great for UDL and accessibility. The Jeopardy game is more of a higher order thinking option. It could be a social game if they would like to play, in numbers of teams, or they can just play by themselves. And again, they choose their option. They say it verbally or in their head, and then they check their answer. And that is our revised project.